Alrighty, guys, we are back. It's your boy EQ, and up next we have DG Academics and WACK 100 discussing if Drake potentially had something to do with Jay-Z's lawsuit since he's been playing dirty games behind the scenes. And if true, obviously would be next level pettiness. But I think you may be giving him too much credit. They may be referring to that story that Drake posted of Solange, because as we all know, that famous elevator incident, but I don't really think that would be a heavy connection to any of this. And with Academics actually entertaining this narrative, fam, at this point, yeah, man, it further cements the fact that Academics is truly a Kendrick Lamar fan. He more than likely could be the mold that everyone has been searching for in Drake's camp. I do think that Academics is upset that Drake is literally visiting every other stream, which is crazy because Academics has definitely been Drake's biggest cheerleader. But this could just be a case of Drake just trying to get away from that demographic and maybe just fall back on the pop crowd, which I do not think is going very well, because if we looked at his body language during that XQC stream, he definitely felt and looked very uncomfortable when he asked for W's in the chats, guys. So it wouldn't be a stretch to think that instead of W's, it would be a stream of L's and other hate. But enough dilly-dallying, let's jump right into the video. Again, we have DG Academics and WACK 100 discussing if potentially Drake had something to do with Jay-Z's lawsuit, as Drake has been known to play dirty games behind the scenes. This would be next level pettiness, man.
I didn't ask Drake about this, so just know this is from me.
Yeah, you better preface it that way.
Drake personally realizes that after the Kendrick thing happened, yeah, you could blame Kendrick, or you could just be mad at Kendrick, but who's put him in a position to be at the Super Bowl is Jay. You know, him and Jay been having some shit. You remember what the song? So he did the song in the club and he played. He said, "Yo, you got niggas hating on you." He was saying people like whatever. He said, "Sometimes you realize in this world, all you got is yourself." And he dropped the Beyonce song, "Me, Myself, and I." Right? That was a song he dropped. Then he later posted on his Instagram.
Solange
posted the picture of Solange in the car after she gave Jay-Z.
Obviously, he's next level petty. He's been known to troll people through his stories and his posts, so that's not shocking.
A 42 punch combination out of Tekken 4.
Relax.
Do you think that Drake may have had any hand in this coming down?
Nah, bro.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Come on.
That's a stretch of a theory. While Drake may not be upset that this is happening to Jay, I don't think he truly had anything to do with this. And yeah, anything is plausible in this day and age, but I don't see Drake being able to pull this off.
You talking about? Nah. That's putting Drake. That's putting Drake in a realm
monster level.
He's there. He's a big artist. He got a lot of influence. He got a lot of business.
Yeah, but he got to play in the game that Jay-Z's playing in. Jay-Z is doing a proxy attack on him. Jay-Z don't fuck with Drake.
And obviously Academics is thinking that he's attacking him through Kendrick. But at the end of the day, man, it was also the smartest business decision for the halftime show. Can you arguably name a harder artist this year? Even though Shabuzi surprised the world with his hit, I don't think he's going to do the same viewership that somebody like Kendrick Lamar is going to do because of the year he's had. He's definitely had more of an impact on the culture than Shabuzi, even though I do love that record.
And he's not going to do nothing himself. He puts Drake biggest op at this moment to perform at the Super Bowl, knowing what he's going to perform. Drake, why would Drake post up Solange? Why would Drake play Me, Myself, and I?
Well, he's trying to agitate Jay, but the thing is with Jay, he's not on social media. Jay-Z does not run his page. He's always been pretty vocal about that. He's not the guy reading all these comments. He's not doing any of this stuff. Maybe something gets back to him, but he's not checking on any of this stuff at all.
How about Beyonce? That's clearly sending a shot towards Jay. Everybody said, your Instagram shit ain't gonna work. Maybe he knew something else. Fuck my Instagram shit. Wait till y'all see this lawsuit.
That still ain't gonna stop the Kendrick situation.
No,
most definitely not. Kendrick's run has definitely gone on without a misstep, and it doesn't seem like to be slowing down anytime soon, especially since Kendrick and PG Lang are so good at keeping this momentum that they've built up throughout the year, which was another reason for that GNX album to drop when it did. It was literally just something to keep the conversation on them, and it did a great job. But even with all this stuff surrounding Jay, that's not going to change the fact that Kendrick Lamar is going to headline the Super Bowl. So if this is some type of extortion attempt to get Jay-Z to drop Kendrick Lamar, I think he's far too late for that.
Definitely not. But Drake is a petty nigga, and he always wants to return the shot. Also, you know what I wanted to ask you? I forgot earlier. I'll ask you now. what do you think about? Do you think Drake feels any way about the Solange thing? I haven't asked him because the last time I told you when the Solange thing happened, you called me. It was two people. I mean, other people were calling, but I don't give a fuck about them. Two people called me, and I said, you know what, Solange, that's not my intention, and I really backed off of it. And the two influential people, I talked to WACK 100, and I talked to Drake, and I said, and both of y'all, like you asked me too. You're like, yo, act. So what's this thing with you and SZA? And I was just like, yeah, it's not that big, but I explained it to you, and you know, for anybody who ever asks,
Act does go so hard on women, man. His energy when it comes to like berating women is a lot different when he's trying to attack one of these rappers, other than somebody he believes he's punching down on. But he definitely does not keep the same energy with everybody.
WACK's my brother. WACK don't call me and be like, yo, nephew, you got to do this or I'm going to punch you. No, he wants to understand your side. And also, he's with you, even if you say, nah, I really feel this way about it. He's not going to just try to bitch you. Like, he's a really good guy. So anyway, I talked to you about it and you're saying, well, you know how she is and you know how that comes across. And we talked about it and I said, WACK, I don't give that much of a fuck about it. But yeah, in that moment, I was trying to go crazy. And I talked to Drake. And both of y'all, I kind of gave the word to it. I said, you know what? It's not that serious or whatever. And I appreciate
it never really is most of the time when academic
cool
goes off on somebody.
They had a line to you who is someone who I respect. And I knew you knew you could get me on the phone to have that conversation to try to de-escalate something. I appreciate you for that, and I appreciate Drake for that.
I mean, he has to be really careful because at the end of the day, SZA is a TDE artist, and they definitely put the pressure on academics. You don't want to keep making enemies of people that could potentially do something towards you. While I don't wish harm on anybody, you also have to realize that there is consequences to your words. Not only is there consequences to actions, guys, your words do have ramifications as well. So while you can say whatever you want, it doesn't free you of the potential things that could happen afterwards. Yeah, academics definitely feels a way about Drake if he's trying to push this narrative. While Drake is super petty, this lawsuit has definitely been in the pipeline for some time now. Somebody pointed out in the comments that even when they filed it, Jay's name was in there. It just wasn't revealed yet, allegedly. So this was already inevitable. Drake obviously doesn't like Jay, which is the reason why he's been trying to agitate him with posts like this. And while it is possible that Drake had some inside knowledge on this case coming down, that doesn't mean that he had anything to do with it actually happening. But like I said in the intro, he's obviously not losing any sleep over this. Jay did pick Kendrick Lamar for the Super Bowl halftime show, but I just think it was the smartest decision with like the year Kendrick Lamar has been having, especially with that halftime show coupled with him potentially sweeping his Grammy nominations. So I just think it was the best possible decision. Drake can go and keep trying to steal the thunder and have people around him try to steal the thunder and try to take some of the steam out of Kendrick's run. They obviously have not been effective. Kendrick Lamar and PG Lang have literally run the table on all the engagement, like they're winning everything. And Drake keeps suffering L after L, and it does not seem to be changing. Even if he wins this lawsuit, it's still going to have devastating ramifications on his career. He's going to go independent, but this guy has been known to just throw around numbers as a way of flexing. And when you don't have that machine behind you, just like a Post Malone, who is a superstar, as soon as he wanted to get off that label, what did they do? Not promote the project. That project did a third of the numbers that he usually does. So he's going to feel that drop off, and people are obviously going to say he fell off. I don't think he had anything to do with this lawsuit going through. Yeah, he potentially may have known, but we'll see. And the more I hear academics talk about Drake, the more I sense that of somebody that has some resentment towards that person. He's got to feel entitled to having one of these Drake interviews or Drake feature on a stream because the dude is doing it for everybody else. So you can't even go and say that your schedule is booked, fam, because you happen to be doing everybody else's. But definitely let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think that Drake had anything to do with this? I don't really think he did. I just think academics is just trying to make some loose connections between those story posts and the lawsuit, which I don't think are valid. But definitely let me know what you guys think. And at least WACK was the voice of reason. Definitely hit the like and subscribe button, guys. It does the channel wonders. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are freaking awesome. The channel has been growing so much faster than I expected. When I first set out making content, I did make a goal of getting to 1,000 subs by a year's end. And from other creators and just reading on these milestones on Reddit and stuff like that, it did seem like a lofty goal. And guys, we've done almost 5 times that in 8 months versus a year. So I want to thank you guys and let you guys know I am so appreciative that you guys make this channel part of your day, and I'm so grateful for all the love and support you guys show on the channel daily. I'm definitely excited for what you guys have to say on this topic, but I hope you guys love the video, and I hope to see you guys soon. Heck, at this point, I think you just wake up and spurt anything that comes to mind. But I do feel like at the very most, Drake probably had some type of knowledge of this case actually being filed.